What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a comic book review. Now, the comic book we're going to be reviewing is Tyson Hesse's Diesl Ignition. Now, before we get started, I got Tuskegee Heirs issue 4. I haven't read it yet, but when I do, I will make a video on it. So let's talk about Tyson Hesse's Diesl Ignition. Now, if you don't know who Tyson Hesse is, he's illustrated books like this one, but he's also worked on Sonic books too. So you can type his name up and check him out. But this book is about a character. The main character is Diesl. Now, Diesl is a typical teenager. She's like, what do I do in the world? What can I do for the world? Because, she's about that age where she can take over the ship, the Peace Town. Now, Peace Town is a ship, not like a literal water ship. It's a flying ship in the air, and people can come trade and go. And there's one captain who's captain of that ship, and that captain is Captain Wells. Now, Captain Wells' father was friends of Diesel's father, Tungsten. So, she's Cap Wells is captain now, but when Diesel gets a certain age, she will become captain. And everybody's not pretty happy about that. At least Captain's not happy because she's all like, Diesel is crazy. And I mean, who can blame her? Because she's very crazy. So that's the thing with Diesel is she's like, what can I do in life? What is my goal? And you see, there's one interesting thing about Diesel. She's got this power that she can snap her fingers and create a shock or a spark. So that's pretty cool. But the sad thing about it is they really don't go in depth into that in this book because this is only book 1. And there hasn't been a book 2 out yet. Well, I don't know yet, or I really hope that they bring one out. So we don't know if she was experimented secretly and she got that power, or if she's just a robot and she can shock people or something. But we do know that her brother has a similar power where he can snap his fingers, but it's fire instead of sparks. And one thing about her brother is her brother's name is Bull, and she's adopted. So she's got a whole bunch of adopted brothers. So one of her brothers is Bull. And yes, that's his name, Bull, because he has horns for some reason. But as I said, she's trying to find out who she is, and she ends up finding about this whole fight or whole tactic used by the Tepa birds using ships to fire at other places. Now, the Tepa soldiers are birds who cannot fly. They can't fly with their wings. So I'm going to give you the little bit version, because in the book they'll tell you the whole story. They were exposed to a chemical that ended up where they can't use their wings. So what they use to fly is they use these apparatuses that look more like car engines. That's weird. And the reason why I talk about the car engine part is that is what is in this story. That is what is used in the story. That's how, D, she finds it, she can snap her fingers and turns it on, and she can drive it. So that's what's to the story. So not only are the Tepa soldiers there, but, she finds her father, Tungsten, died. So, she sees him and she's like, what is he doing? So it's a whole kind of story that's kind of showing kind of how she's becoming in life, sacrificing herself for others, but then also showing like a huger scale of a villain that she's never heard of, or because she only lived in Peace Town above the clouds. She's never heard of anything that went below the clouds. That's where Bull lives. So it's a really cool comic. And like I said, I'm so sad that there hasn't been a book 2, because they left me such on a cliffhanger that I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to, what am I supposed to know now? I mean, they sent me with that, and I can't ask for a book 2 or something. So I encourage you, get the book. It's on Amazon, and like the video and check out Tyson Hesse. You can type his name out, and then you'll see he's an illustrator, and you'll see the books that he's illustrated or made, like Sonic and stuff. And I encourage y'all, like the video, share it with your fam, subscribe if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and subscribe if you are subscribed. Click that bell icon, and In the comments, tell me. Talk to me. Tell me if I'm doing good or not. And just talk to me. So I'll see y'all later, millionaires. Bye, y'all.